Hey-o! Welcome back to another episode of The Commute. This is episode 22, I believe. Episode 22 of The Commute. And today, we're talking about the BMW M3 E46. So basically, we're locked and loaded. You know, that's happening. That's going to happen. Nice Ford Focus. That's happening. I don't know what this means. It's locked and loaded. I'm Italian. My hand gestures don't have to make sense. They just happen. I noticed that basically every episode is just consists of you watching me drive around and seeing my hand do this a lot. You know, basically, I think that we should do this with this car. Really violent, rigorous hand gestures. Anyways, today we're talking about the BMW M3 E46 and what we should do with it. So we're going to be getting it very soon, right? And I want to figure out what the first mods in the car should be. I've briefly talked about this in a vlog, but you guys don't really watch the vlogs that much. But I briefly talked about this in a vlog. That basically there are three things. So once I get the car, what mods should I aim to do first? And I've got three options, basically, in my opinion. Three paths I can go down that will forever influence the rest of the build for as long as I have the car, which will be forever until I die, but I'm gonna live forever, so we're all good there. Option one, do the S65 engine swap right away. Just say goodbye to the S54, don't mod it at all, don't do nothing, no exhaust, no airbox, no velocity stack, no nothing. Just get rid of it as soon as I can, put in the S65 E92 M3 V8 with a dual clutch transmission, and just start the build from there. Or option two is do a bunch of mods to the S54 and mod the E46 M3 how a lot of people normally would, so that we can really experience the inline six powertrain and push the standard platform to its limits before we go with the engine swap. Or three, we get a body kit first, and this is how this would work. The body kit would be from 2M AutoWorks. It would consist of bumpers, fenders, hood, spoiler, wheels and suspension, and a custom side exhaust system using official BMW PTG, BMW Motorsport Schnitzer parts that were used on the original E46 M3 American Le Mans Series race cars. So option three is body kit and side exhaust and roll cage. So the car wouldn't be fast, but it would be loud, and we would be able to make it look like the GTR right away, which could be cool. So body kit, people in the Discord have already said, you know, body kit, do the body kit first. And if we were to do the body kit, I feel like, in my opinion, we would have to take advantage of the S54, and here's why. Because we'd have this awesome custom side exhaust system using real BMW Motorsport parts for the S54 inline six. And so if we were going to keep the S54 inline six, we would do what we would basically do in option two, minus the exhaust system, which is to do a CSL style airbox, a velocity stack kit, and maybe even a supercharger for 500 wheel horsepower. And again, that's what we would probably do in option two, except option two would be CSL style airbox, velocity stack kit, supercharger, and probably a super sprint straight pipe exhaust, like full race system. But basically option three would be all that, would lead to that minus super sprint exhaust, because we would already have the GTR exhaust. So let me know what you guys think of that. So let me just recap. Option one, do the V8 engine swap right away. Option two, mod the S54, supercharger, velocity stack kit, Carbonius CSL style airbox, super sprint straight pipe exhaust. Or option three is do the body kit and do side exit exhaust and welded roll cage system and have that be that. And then that would probably lead to mods with the inline six. And then sometime down the line, we'd do the V8 swap. All of those things sound really cool to me, and I would enjoy all of them, and I'd have a blast filming all of them. And while we're doing that stuff, we would also be saving up for the R34, which, yes, is definitely a thing. But just so you know, the R34 on the list is the M-Spec Nur, which is a 2002 car and turns 25 years old in 2027, 7 years from now. So, not really something that we have to worry about immediately, which gives us time to finish this car and the E46. I'm all the way down in Alton. Beyond that, I'm not sure what other options I really have. You know, engine swap, S54 mods, or body kit, and then S54, and then S54 mods. Option 3 basically leads to option 2, and then option 1 happens. You know, there's like each thing will happen, but depending on which one you start with will determine the order. So like if I do option 1, then I'll do option 3, and option 2 will never happen. If I do option 3, option 2 will happen, and then option 1 will happen. If I do option 2, then I could do either option 1 or option 3 next, but I might as well do option 3 next. And then it would be option 1. Alright. Interesting. Nice place to do a U-turn, I guess. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be a very long video, so let me know what you guys think down below. I have the final say on what I do with the car, but I just wanted to hear you guys' opinions and, you know, see if you have any ideas for any of the options, like for instance, what other mods I could do to the S54 if I go down that route.